All right, welcome. We're back for Decision Games, Campaigns in Year, Volume 1, Drive on Leningrad. And we are about to do the turn 4, which is actually the third week in July 1941, as the Army Group North attempts to drive on Leningrad here. So this is what it looked like at the end of the Soviet turn. Again, desperately trying to set up a screen to slow the Germans down at least. But I don't know. They're kind of trapped here, getting trapped here. German Panzers and Army Group North actually are taking, it seems to be taking this route, and you'll see as I do the turn they are. But again, pressure here, and this, of course, is the Stalin line that they had built before they annexed Estonia, Lithuania, and I think attacked Poland and carved it up. So it kind of brought their front lines way up here. So right now, the Stalin line, it looks good, but they've got no units to man it, so that could be a problem. So anyway, this is the start of the turn, and then up here, the Germans and Finns continue to try and take Hanko here, which maybe eventually they'll take. So with that said, let's go ahead, and I'm going to open up the German reinforcement and refit phase. So let me pause it. So the Germans and Finns did get reinforcements. Here's an infantry division up here for the Finns, and an infantry division down here for the Wehrmacht and the Germans. And if you do hear music coming in and out, per a Commodore's recommendation, I am playing Symphony Number 1 and 7, Leningrad by Shostakovich. Dmitri Shostakovich, I believe he wrote it in honor of the siege of Leningrad. Don't know if that'll happen here, but don't want to play it too loud. I don't want to take the risk of being copyrighted by YouTube. But here we go. So the reinforcements were placed. And then these two are going to get replacements here. If you look here, the Germans they ended the turn last time with 2. So they go to 8. And I still got to resolve if it's up to them to split it and give it to the Finns too. And for that, they're going to replace this guy who's in supply and this guy. You'll see that in the next save game, but they're going to refit those. And otherwise, they're going to save their forces. And also, at this point, these depots are no longer needed. They're probably going to be needed up here. That's a big thing now I'm looking at. Where can they set up a depot? Actually, they can set up one here, probably, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what that by. Well, that means they can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't know if they're going to spend the resource points for that. Where they'd really love to set it is right here, and maybe right here. These are the two ideal ultimate places to get to support any kind of siege of Leningrad, but we'll see that in the next one. So the Germans do choose to do move and fight, obviously, and their headquarters stay in mobile mode. So, and I believe we placed new railheads. We'll see that. Yeah, I haven't moved the railheads. We'll see that in the next save game. That's a later phase here. Yeah. Okay, so this was just reinforcement replacement, move and fight, and then we'll look at this phase next, and the movement phase. So I'm going to pause one more time. Okay, here's the end of the movement phase. Key things are they got a railhead here, and they did get the railhead here. So planted their headquarters on the railheads so that they can at least now provide supply for. Now notice these guys move way out of supply, but the Germans do have a trick to help this. They've got air supply, we'll see, hopefully for the combat. Everybody started in supply range so they can move their full amount. So let's see, let's zoom in and see what they did. Yeah, up here, I just decided to send these guys up here to grab Talnin. I don't think the Soviets would transport somebody in here, but let's grab it. It's worth victory points. I think it's like 2 victory point, 3, yeah. So they secured that. Meanwhile, the main Panzer concentration, as you can see, they started in supply, so they got their full movement. So they come around all here. Our Brandenburgers just go off. They don't worry about Zoc or anything. So I'm kind of holding here. The Germans are going to attack here. Maybe they'll get lucky and get an overrun, and then they can take here. Leave somebody behind. And next turn, there can be a railhead here. So this is the risk, just pushing the Panzers out of range here. Meanwhile, these units have to be cleared out. This one's a problem. He's pretty strong. So I did leave the 6th Panzer behind to at least get 2-to-1 plus all the support. This guy did move up here to basically put any retreat X's in zone of control. And then we're going to attack here too. And then they did move here. This guy's poised. I left him down here because in the mech move, he'll move out of supply. He'll start in supply as long as 1, 2, 3, I think 4, he's okay to there. So he can advance there, and then he'll be in supply for the beginning of the mech move, and well, he can go many places, but I think what he'll do is loop around and trap these guys against the lake here. So we'll see there. And then again, just keeping pressure down here. These guys probably won't attack because they're not in supply. 1, 2, or maybe they will. 4, well, we'll see. You always lose 1 step automatically as the attacker if you're out of supply, along with the shift, but he's out of supply too, so it evens out. These guys, though, are in supply, and they'll attack here. So here we go. I'm going to actually start here because I'm going to throw everything I've got against this. And the air supply rules, first time we're using it. I don't think I have it. Yeah, air transport ground unit. Anytime during any friendly movement or combat phase may deploy air supply once placed. Remains for the remainder of the current phase. Returned at the end of the phase, so I'm placing them during the combat phase. If they're on an airbase, they can supply the airbase and units and everybody adjacent, when they're not. So I have to place them here. So let's see if that works here. So I take my air transport unit here. And the key thing is the airbase is here where the depot is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I can fly over enemy units, but it doesn't matter. Boom. So that means all these units are in supply during the turn. That means they won't lose the required 1 step, and they're considered in supply. And then the interesting thing is, by moving these guys here, that puts this railhead in Zoc, which means it's no longer a railhead, which means it goes all the way back to here, which means, unfortunately, this guy is not in supply. Depot is 1, 2, 3. He's out of supply, but it doesn't matter because he had 1. So this guy is out of supply for this attack. Okay. So we got 1. I don't even know if they need a lot of support. I'm just trying to avoid losing the step here. So we've literally got 10, 15 to 1. Yeah, I don't think they need any support. Forest gives you an L. Maybe the other one gives you a 2L, but still doesn't matter. It's still 7. It's 7 to 1. It's full. So, and they're in supply. So I think they can do the mobile CRT. Can mobile, let's ask this, units, I'm going to pause here and type this out here. Okay, according to our brilliant AI here, yes, they can still use it, but yeah, I'm going to use it here. So this is basically the highest thing on the mobile supply. So let's get the CRT up here and roll the die and see if they get an overrun. A 3. Mobile ground, 1, 2, 3. Looks like they got it. They got the overrun. So complete. And this guy is KIA. And with the overrun, let's see what they can let us do here. MAEX, why can't I find it? There it is. 2 hexes. 1 stack can attack again. So they will move into Narva. And this is where it gets ugly. Okay, they are now out of supply, because that's not an air base. And they've got 5 and 4 is 9, 9 and 6 is 15. They got 15 to 2, 15 to 3. 15 to 3. So, and let's look at the terrain effects here. That's a 2L for the fortress and another L for the river. All right, so the defender has 3L. HQ is out of supply. Yeah, HQ is out of supply. I don't think they can provide it. 3L. No fortress unit. So it's 3L, but then it goes to 2L because they're out of supply. But I think that'll wash out in the rinse. 2L. So let's see what these guys have. No HQ support, no concentric. 2L. Okay, they're out of supply. So that goes back to 3L. But it's an overrun attack, so it goes back to 2L. So they're at 2L, and the odds are, let's see if, but we can do air power. 5 and 4 is 9, 9 and 6. 15 to 3, that's 5 to 1. All right, well, we're going to have to throw in the air power. This is a risk. We're going to throw it all in. So the 2L goes to flat because of the air power. So it's whatever the odds are. And again, that's 15 to 3. That is a 5 to 1. Okay, and they can do mobile ground, and they're automatically going to lose a step. And let's see how it goes. 5 to 1. This thing's stuck on 3. 5 to 1 on 3. DP. Defender panics. Retreat all defending units 2 hexes. Oh, wow. But they're still alive. So they are still in force. So they have to retreat 2 hexes. 1, 2. You know, that's cheating. I know this guy's going to hook up here and I'd block him, but they'll retreat to here. And we're going to lose a step. Let's go ahead and take it. Second guy, the 4-8. That's not bad. And then they can advance 2. All right. This is where it gets interesting here. Yeah, it's still recording. They are definitely out of supply. Okay, so this guy advances. This guy advances. This guy stays behind because we need somebody in that at the end of the turn or next turn to build a railhead, but he can advance 2 hexes. So the question is, does he want to? So these guys still have a mech move. I'm going to put him here. Well, let's see. So maybe they could cut this rail line. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4. But if he goes here, it'll be 1, 2, 3. Well, I don't know. Let's put 1 here and 1 here. And for the mech move, or they could advance up here. You know, what are we more interested in? Where we want to get this? If we can get this and destroy him, and him, we're going to have to attack him now. We've got a solid railhead all the way up to here. So let's do that, okay? All right, so we've used 2 of our attack air. We're going to come over here and take a shot at this. This one's easier. We're going to commit all the fins. I can't commit support, so I don't know what the odds are going to be. But let's look here. So we got 9. We got a 3-to-1, but let's go through all of the charts here. No HQ support, no concentric attack, no 2 air support. So we got 2R, 3R for supply. So we got 3R for supply. So the attackers have 3R. Now across a strait, I should have remembered this by now. Forgot that, so boom. Across a strait, I've done this before, 3R. Ouch, 2L. 2L. And then, wow, this is not good. So I got 3R, but it goes down to 1R. But guess what? They're in supply. It goes to flat. So it's a 3-to-1. Okay, well, if we get a 6, we're lucky. It's a flat 3-to-1. And we'll see. They don't have to retreat. They can ignore retreat results. Let's see how. Attack! Okay, that's passable. It's a defender retreat. And basically, I think with the entrenchment, I'm going to pause this here, but I think a unit in an entrenchment still loses a step. And the answer is they lose a step. So we were back to the game of back and forth, back and forth. But they didn't lose anything, so we're done there. Let's move down here and do these attacks. How much air do I have left? Oh, I've only got 1. Shouldn't have committed so many to interdiction. That was a mistake. Okay, well, this is a big attack, so I don't have much choice. I got to commit this guy to this battle. This is the one I'm worried about. So, but I'm in range of an HQ, so I can apply 2 support if I need to. All right, let's go through the CRT here. I think they're in a clear, yeah, they're in a clear hex. So attacker shifts, HQs, well, we'll keep that in the bank. So we got 1R for the 1 air unit. Naval gunfire. Got 2R for being in supply. 2R. Provide 1. Okay, they're going to get. Okay, heavy tanks. There's KV-1s there, so that goes back down to 1R. Terrain doesn't give them anything. HQ support, no. It goes to 2R because of supply. They're out of supply, the defenders are. So we got 2R, but we've only got 2-to-1. And we got 2R, and we got mainly infantry, so it's assault. Let's see, 2R. 1, 2. So we're going to take it up to 500 by burning 2 support points. Okay, let's see what we get on a 500. 2. We're not rolling well. An exchange. Side with the fewer printed attack factors reduces all units, and the other player reduces the number of units that equal or exceed. Okay, I got infantry to burn for that. Reduces, oh, bummer. How did that guy get there? Dang it. That's 4. And that's gone. So that's 6. I gotta hurt 6. I can flip 2 3 5s. Flip 6. So we did not take him out. That's not good. Oh, not that guy. Do I have another 3 5? Yeah, I do. Gotta get to him now. Okay, that is a hefty bummer. We need to take that guy out. So that's used. Well, then we'll hope for this. Can't, or I could choose a mech attack and finish him off. But anyway, enough of that. Oh wait, I only, let's see, I had 5, so I used a 4. My bad here. One of the 3 5s I didn't use. I got to reduce the 4. 4 and 3 is 7. 7 5 is 12. I got to reduce the 4 5. There we go. Because I wanted this guy to do a concentric, but I think it's overkill. 9 to 1. And let's see what we get. I'm not going to do air support. 9 to 1. We got 1R for supply and 1R, 2R for concentric. Yeah, that's max assault. 1, 2, 3, DZ. All defend anything. Okay, he's gone. As expected, delete. KIA. And this guy can advance. Okay, so that's done. All right, this guy's in range, so I can do support if I need it. Let's see what we got here. Got 6 to 1. 6 to 1. I wonder if I can do a mobile assault. Can I do it? No, I got 2 of these, so do I really want a mobile assault? What will that get me? 3, 6, 9. Let's 9 to 1. That's max odds. I think it's better to get 9 to 1 than 6 to 1, so we're going to do a regular assault. I'm not going to even calculate it because I already know he's out of supply, I'm in supply. So that's the maximum regular assault. Boom. Dang, I can't roll good at all. DD. Reduce all defending units 1 step. I think this guy only has 1 step. Let's see. Yeah, he's already. And then with a DD, advance 1 hex. Let's see. I'll put this guy here. Oh, let's just put them all here. We gotta kill this guy now. Let's put this guy here. All right, 3 and 1 is 4. Okay, this one's problematic, and I said I needed to attack him, and I've got no air power. And let's see, he's on a forced. So I'm out of supply. He's out of supply. So it looks like 1L. 4 to 1 takes it down to 3 to 1. But again, we said we wanted to that, and I didn't save any air power. Yeah, he's out of range. Let's take a chance. 3 to 1. Yeah, I did that right. Roll high. Oh my. 3 to 1 on 6. It's a DZ. Defender annihilated. May advance 1 hex. Delete. KIA. Guys gets on the rail line. Now what this does for us potentially, this guy right here prevents this. So the furthest we can get the rail line is here next turn. So we got to put somebody here. That means this guy. That's so we can build a railhead there next time. And then the headquarters can go up and I can get a 2 hex range. Okay, and then we'll come down here and do the last attack. 6 to 2. And let's just go through it here one more time. No air support. I'm supply 1R. That's it. And the defender goes down to 0 because that's there. But then it goes to 1R because they're out of supply. 1R, and I've got 6. I got 3 to 1. Goes to 4 to 1. Do I need to burn support points? I got 4, so I'm at 4 to 1. Now let's burn 1. Take it to 5 to 1. And he's in supply. He's support there. 5 to 1. Jeez. It's an exchange and a waste of a support point. Let's see what this guy is. He reduces. And now we've got to reduce 1. That was Well, with a 1, even at 6 to 1, it's an exchange. So that's the end of that. But this is our rail line of choice here. All right, so that's the end of the combat here. So let's see. I'm going to clean up the board here. We'll come back in a second. All right, the mech move. The mech portion looks easy because I could move these guys, but this guy prevents me from moving a railhead here. But if I kill this guy, then next turn this guy can get a railhead here, and this guy can rail here, and then we've got supply. Well, through part of here, crossing rivers, that would be 2. Well, we start getting supply here. That's 3 to there, 4. But then the following turn, we can build a depot. We've cut this rail line here. So this, well, that works because of this. I could have cut that. But if I don't destroy this guy, I can't get a railhead here. So, but if I move this guy, well, I can't get a railhead here because of this guy. And I didn't close it, so these guys can escape. 1, 2, 3, bummer. Or I could trap them and don't worry about the railhead here. But then I don't know how I'm going to get supply back here. Wow, too many choices. All right, thinking I can build a railhead here is a pipe dream because this guy could move here, and that would stop the railhead. And this guy can move here next turn, and that would put Zoc on these rail lines. So that's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is move this guy here and move this guy here. They're all out of supply, so they only got 4 movement. Or do I want to put them on Ostrov? Let's see if I put them here. They still have zones of control, so these guys can't move. Oh, they can hide in the swamps, but that's about it. Well, he could go here and then here. But Ostrov is still okay. So I can get a railhead here. So that's what I'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this guy pins. Well, I'm going to do something a little more interesting here. I could move him 1, 2, 3. That still doesn't change the fact he's going to do that, so we'll stay there. Because this guy is going to stay there, and this guy is actually going to go here. I guess I should put out of supply markers on him. And this guy goes here. Then this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. He's actually out of supply. This guy, I just want him to stay there. I want him on this side of the river. If I pull back here, that means if they have any units, they'll form a line here, which I don't want. So that pretty much, yeah, I gotta build that railhead here. I think it'll work. So there you go. And I think there was the 5-8. Yeah. And he's actually in supply. So he can, oh, he's got to go this way. Oh wait, that's a block hex. He's got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can get to Narva. He'll be out of supply, but we'll fix that. So that guy's in Narva. Should I have moved? Nope, this is good. This is still good. Okay. Don't want to move my headquarters unit because it only provides supply if it's sitting on a railhead. But I can't rail it up here. I'm not going to get a railhead up here. I can't even make a railhead here. That is so frustrating. The best I can do is make a railhead here. Let's see. He's got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. The problem is it puts all these guys out of supply. Oh boy. What a pain supply is, unless I build a depot here. which I could do. I think I have a mobile supply unit sitting somewhere up here. Yeah, this guy. That's not what I wanted to do, but 1, 2, 3. Hey, wait, that's a city. Hold on. I don't have to do Ostrov, I can do Pskov. So that means this guy can go up here. He doesn't have to go down, he can go up. He starts 1, 2. He's in supply too. To start, 1, 2, 3. He can go off to the races. Yeah, these guys can build it here. And this guy could go, he advanced. He's here. Here you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, he could go all the way up to here. 7, 8. Oh my goodness. And these guys here maintains under control. That guy can go there. Okay, this guy will go there. He'll stop it. So let's just go here. And that's a block text. So this assures we can get a railhead here. And that means I'll set this guy up. 2, 3. He'll go here. So that means we'll get a railhead here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it'll be hard to get supply to this guy. Unless I go here. That won't do it. 1, 3. Yeah, it would. Let's go here. So what this assures is, nope, see now this guy can go here and break the railhead. So this guy has to go here. But should this guy go here? This guy goes here. Okay, this guy can't move there. Yeah, it's not a block text. And he can't move there because it's zone of control. This guy can't move here, and then these guys will all be in supply next turn with the railhead. These guys won't. They're out on a limb. But hey, gotta take a chance. All right, well, this is a long recording, and here I thought it was going to be short. Sorry about that. But let's see, that's the end of the phase. Now I can place interdiction, which, well, I didn't need to really do at this point. I shouldn't have put those air units in interdiction. But let's see, definitely put one here. Let's just put it here. We'll fix the railheads later. Let's see. This isn't a railhead anymore. Well, it is. It comes up through here. So that is a railhead. And where else is... I can't really block anybody now. I mean, that's out of range, too. I mean, it doesn't do anything really for me. Well, let's put one right here. Well, no, I'm out of range now. There's no way I got the range for that. There's depot is right here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, yeah, you can get there. I'd love to put them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yay. The reason I'm doing that is that prevents these guys from in training. If they figure out some way to put weak units up here. Yep. All right, so that's interdiction. All right, so I think that's the end of the turn here. Boy, this pesky guy kind of messed up their plans, but notice they shifted to getting supply up through here maybe, and then this guy will go away next turn, and then they can start getting supply here. I don't know if they should pause. It's all about maintaining. Oh my goodness. Well, KV1s. Yeah, we'll see. And now these guys. Oh, do I want to build a depot? I build a depot here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that'll put these guys in supply. So I'm going to put this guy down here. So next turn we can build a depot there. He's mechanized. The other mech unit we have is down here, I think. Yeah. 1, 2. Tempted to move him. 3, 4, 5, 6. Boy, I hope no Soviets can get him. So it looks like these are our axes of advance from a supply point of view, and I don't think we're going this way very much. I mean, there's only one victory point out there. Maybe there's another here, and I just don't see driving down here anywhere. This is where the battle is now. All right, so I think I'll end it here. I don't think you made any major mistakes that I'm aware of. So we will stop it here, and the Germans are definitely getting close to Leningrad. Now they just got to get their infantry to catch up on their supply lines. Soviets probably are going to have to invest here. You know, I'm wondering in hindsight if Soviets should have just started building here and thrown out. I'd have to go back and look. But anyway, that's it. We'll see you at the next recording. Thanks for listening.